Have you ever been in a wood in summer? There are so many trees you can hardly see the sky. Underneath the big trees you find small trees. I wonder what sort they are. The shape of the leaf will tell us. It's a sycamore tree. I wonder what those red spots are. Let's look at another kind of tree. Its leaves are quite a different shape. This is a nut tree. The hazelnuts are starting to grow. Soon they will be big enough to eat. Further along the path, Stephen finds some flowers. They're as tall as he is. This flower is called cow parsley. At the end of the summer, the flowers, the leaves, the stems will be dead. Just think, everything will die away. But the trees won't, only the leaves fall. Every year, the trees grow taller and thicker. This tree is over 100 years old. Susan has discovered a funny smell, and she doesn't like it. It smells like onions. It comes from these pretty white flowers. They're wild garlic flowers. All the trees and plants need light, but you can find other things that don't like the light. You'd be surprised how many creatures live in the dark under a log. If you move their home, you can see them rushing to find another dark place to hide. That's a millipede. There's an earwig. And these are woodlice. They hate the sunlight. In the wood, there's a pond. We can see our reflections in the pond. It's like a mirror. The trees and bushes grow right down to the edge of the pond. They're reflected in the smooth water. That's a nice reflection. Look at this one. It's wobbling. Listen, can you hear the ducks? I expect they're in the reeds, over there. That's the sort of place ducks like. Look, there they are. They're mallard ducks. Even in summer the rain falls. Stephen and Susan enjoy watching the raindrops falling on the pond. the rain's getting heavier. We'd better shelter. Quick, there's a big horse chestnut tree. Its branches are covered with leaves. There are so many leaves the rain can't get through. It's like standing under a huge umbrella. It rained the last time we came to the wood. But then it was winter. The ground was covered with snow, and everything looked much brighter. You'd hardly believe this was the same wood. In winter, nothing looks the same. All the leaves have fallen from the trees. The branches are bare. This is the path where Stephen saw the cow parsley and Susan smelled the wild garlic. We walked down this path too. That's the log we turned over. Look, there are some footprints. I wonder what made them. A moorhen, I expect, on its way to the pond. Look at that. It's a different shape. A fox made these tracks. Perhaps he was after the moorhen. You can see his tracks go right across the pond. He walked on the ice, on the frozen pond. It's never safe for people to walk on the ice. The fox could walk across because he's not heavy, but we'd be too heavy. I wonder how thick the ice is. Not very thick. If we tried to walk on it, we'd fall through into the water. But there are lots of other things to do. It's fun to try to follow in each other's footsteps. Same one, that's it. It rained on that visit too. There are no leaves to shelter under in winter, and we had to hurry home. It's hard to imagine that this wood looks so different in summer.